Welcome back, everyone, to the MLG Play-In Tournament. And we already have one team waiting to see who's going to be joining them in Season 2 of the MLG COD League. Vex managed to punch their ticket now. It is going to be up to 5 teams left. I believe it's going to be Rise, aoX, Erupt. Hold on, Ron, don't help me just yet. I want to figure this one out. Vanquish, and come on, Ron. Okay, you got to give me that last one. Ron's going to give me that one. Oh, Vanquish is the 4th team. So yeah, so there we go. So we only have 4 teams left. Whew, that's the bullet there. Anyway, Golden Boy and Maze here, bringing you all the fun with Rise and aoX. Blitz Warhawk is going to be the battleground. 1-1 in the count, Maze, already.
1-1, and Wheat's playing good defense there as he stops another possible score. But you're really going to have to watch out for Rise because they are very sneaky players on Blitz, especially Warhawk. But right now they find themselves with a deficit as Croster is the offensive scoring machine here for aoX with 2 caps already on the board.
Yep, and Sin actually is going to be making moves, and he will get another cap there. So it'll be 3-1. Looney, though, in the back of the base over by Barn. He's going to find one to his right and another one possibly pushing up on him. That's going to be a big gun battle win for him as the enemy has scored yet again. It will be 4-1 here, but they have 3 members set up all around the base. If they can manage to pincer him in and get these scores, that'll be massive for them. But Looney by himself, and he manages to get one, and he gets the goal. But all of that, and they ended up giving up 2 caps because of that push. Now it's going to be 5-2.
Literally an aggressive defense there saved them and really helped them be able to capture some more, but it's a 3-point differential here. aoX has that lead, and right now if you're Team Rise, you got to be a little bit more aggressive here, and Wheats is going to be playing aggressive defense here on his home goal.
They're going to need to, but the problem is that they're playing aggressive too early, and they're going to give up yet another cap.
Yeah.
And that is going to come again for them, and Fears is going to get picked off. Looney on your screen, 6-3. He's having a great run. That MTAR just can't be stopped. But again, they're giving it up. And look, you have Fears in the base. He's going to hang back. He misses 2 players. He doesn't check the goal, and he ends up giving up yet another one as he runs down to join his teammates. They all get shut down. Now Fears just has to commit to this, but they got to be worried because there is going to be another player there on the move, and they get another cap, 8-2.
And right now, it's aoX's relay game that is working to perfection.
Yeah.
And Rise's aggression is coming back to bite him. And of course, in Blitz, your best offense or best defense is your offense, as it were. And sometimes it comes back to bite you. And so Rise is having that problem right now. Mud Dog once again on the prowl and might actually get in there if he wins this gunfight, and will score 9-2 as we approach that 2-minute warning.
This has gone out of control in the first half here. It seems like no one from aoX can stop or no one from Rise can stop aoX. Apologies. As Wheats, he's going to jump around the corner. He will have a teammate there for support. Managed to pick him off. One guy's going to be bottom. Geno's in. He's going to get taken out. It's going to be Doubt. Back over to Looney. 10-5. 1 cap. 2 caps only for this Rise team. They need to be able to get at least 3 more to stay in this one mentally. Of course, it's still anyone's ball game, though, as we have a second half to play of Blitz, and they are defending their goal rather well, but they should have been doing that from the get-go, knowing when the lanes are closed and pushing up. But, of course, it's very hard to predict with a game like Blitz, where you can simply just allow the other guy to just walk right by you and not even get a kill.
Wow. I mean, just the way that aoX is playing this game right now, it's dominant. It really is. On one half, they're really dominating, and they're just stopping every single push that Rise is trying to come up with. And they've tried different methods, too, but none of them have worked because aoX has just snuffed all of them out. Now, Mud Dog, again behind enemy lines, picks up another score, and now he has got 4 along with his buddy Croce.
It's just, it's like they think they have the lane covered, and then a guy just sneaks behind him, and they finally managed to get a goal in there, courtesy of Looney. 13-6. He's having a great game. Now Fear's starting to heat up here as he is looking to continue to get more kills, and that's going to be a goal. He will get killed, but still, that's going to make it 11-4 now, and that's what they needed. They need at least 3 more caps, or at least 2 more caps here to be able to really hang in this matchup. Looney, though, he's going to get picked off. Jumping over on the other side to Wheats. Wheats is going to allow that guy to pass by him, which he does, so they have no idea the player's going to be behind, and that's going to be a score, making it 11-5, and they got to defend this one, not allow anyone to get another goal, and it seems like that's going to be the case here with a couple of seconds left on the clock. No one really pushing up. Wheats with the defense, and that's going to wrap things up in the first half.
Yeah, it really is. But man, if you're Team Rise, you got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding so early, and they're still down by quite a bit. So
and the thing is, they're not even getting out slayed too, Maze.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at
just
that.
the sneaky plays. Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, Mud Dog was his captures were really game-changing captures. Almost every time he would sneak behind enemy lines at the time when Rise really needed to pick it up, and that's what really kept them really ahead in this game. Now, second half is already upon us here, and it is the boys from Rise that have got a lot of work to do here.
Yeah, that's right, and we'll go ahead and jump over to aoX in just a second, see if they can continue to apply this pressure. And look at that. I mean, they're just working together. It is a lovely thing to see as there's a lot of activity going on. Jumping over to aoX now, Sin and Mud Dog are going to be pushing up in the base. They have to make a stop happen. One player's going to get taken out. That's going to be Sin. But Mud Dog gets in there, and he will get taken out, but it will be a 6-point game in favor still of aoX, who've just had control of this matchup since, I would say, about a minute in. Just dominance all around.
Yeah, dominance all around, and I gotta give Mud Dog a lot of credit because he's playing so selfless. He's going in there, playing for the scores for his win, and knows that his teammates are gonna be able to help him on the slaying department. Rise, though, they find themselves down 2 men right now, and that offensive push by aoX is looking good.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge play here for Croaster. He has to be able to get these kills. Ooh, and he is not going to be able to make that happen. Mud Dog, though, on the move and post yet again, doing what he's been doing so well, just getting behind enemy lines and being a nuisance, because at this point, Rise needs to continue to get aggressive and get into the base and get relays, but it doesn't seem to be working out for them. And although Mud Dog not having the greatest game stats-wise, that 7 caps, that is all the stats you need. Tells a big story here for this team.
Yeah, it tells a huge story, and I mean, it's all brought to you in part by Mud Dog here. Getting 7 captures for his team. Croaster deserves a lot of credit as well because he's slaying and getting some objective work done as well.
Well, most of that was in the first half, though. Most
of
that was in the first half. So right now, it's pretty much been the Mud Dog show as far as him being able to get aggressive and get those. We're not really aggressive, but just get in there and make the caps happen. But yes, Croaster has just been an animal when it comes to making key stops happen. But you can't forget about Doubt, too. Yeah. That long-range AR play, he's been, able to keep it going. But just as we were talking, it seems like Rise is going to be able to get a couple there as they enter double-digit territory, down by 4. They have 2 minutes to work on here, and I think they can manage to make a comeback happen.
They can.
Of course, it's all dependent on whether or not they can just break the armor of aoX.
Yeah, and Fears was in really good position to almost score there, but aoX smartly calls out that there's one player they couldn't track, and then they knew where Fears was going to be. So good plays there by aoX on defense. They're still mathematically not eliminated here as Rise, as they can possibly keep themselves in this, but they need to score quickly because the time is really down.
Yeah, Croaster able to pick off one. Is going to be a player right around the corner, and Croaster again. We've been seeing that happen quite a bit, where a player gets killed and they manage to get that goal. So that's going to make it 15-10 as aoX continues to add on to that lead. And they just got to continue to play the lanes here. Play the lanes, navigate the lanes, know when someone's going to be pushing up behind them. Double check, look around the corners, because that Call of Duty timing can be killer. And they need to play that defense in the base because they have 2 members of Rise on the prowl.
That's right. And right now, Looney and his teammate here are really looking like they can actually get something done here. Unfortunately, Looney gets taken down. Wheats will slide in for the score, and that is how you get a relay going. But they find themselves still down by 5.
Well, here's the key. Mud Dog gets this kill, and there you go right there. Mud Dog gets that kill. That's going to stop any kind of motivation, momentum that they had, in my opinion. Of course, they're going to be able to get another cap here, and they're going to make it 4 points. But that's been the story of this entire matchup. They've been down by 4-6 this whole time, and every single time you think that they're going to, actually manage to get a comeback here, aoX, they managed to get another flag, and look, they're going to get another goal, and there you have it, 17-12. I mean, need I say more? 5-point lead.
Yeah, and right now, if your team Rise, you got to really be watching that clock because they are about to be mathematically eliminated right now very, very soon. They've got to get something going here.
They just need one more and they're done.
Yes.
They just need one more.
That's pretty much it. And then right now, Looney is the closest there, but there's too many people that are probably going to be in the prowl there and pick him up, and they do.
And aoX able to hold off this attack from Rise again, and that's going to be yet another stop And with 33 seconds on the clock, that is going to do it. It will not be possible for this team to come back into, for Rise to come back into this matchup. aoX will win this Game 3 swing. Will it be enough momentum for them to be able to take this domination, which they lost by 6 points, by the way?
Yeah.
I mean, aoX certainly has their work cut out for them here, but Rise knows that the backs are against the wall, and this is a team that performs very, very well under pressure.
Yes, they really do, and you're going to expect to see some very aggressive plays on the next domination by Team Rise, but that is what is going to be coming up very soon here. aoX deserves a lot of credit playing the way they did, though.
Yeah, oh, they certainly did. I mean, bear in mind, too, I believe you have Pac-Man and Looney all living West Coast, so, you know, I mean, host always plays a factor into this as well. I mean, that's why Pac-Man opts to play more of the objective role than try and leading with Sling. Not like he doesn't have a great shot, but it's just something that definitely works out for him. So I noticed there at the end of the game, Rise ended up leaving. So that means they're getting ready. They're getting ready to host these next 2 games. And, you know, it's going to be tough. It's going to be interesting to see if aoX can answer back on Rise's host. We're going to be switching that in a sec. But I got to get your prediction for this one. We got Domination coming up next. Who's got it?
Well, I do have to give the edge to Team Rise. We got a veteran in Pac-Man that knows how to call out those shots very well. Of course, then you've got Looney on your team that really will help out in that sling department as well. And it really depends how effective they can communicate to really get the map control on Freight, which is going to be the next map we're going to be seeing. So my prediction has to be Rise here that is going to rise to the occasion. Yes, I did that. But I think that they might be able to take this one.
All right, guys. So Dom Freight, like you heard May said, is going to be the next one. Can Rise answer the call, come back into this one, and force a game number 5? Or will aoX find themselves moving on to the next round of play here? Find out right after these commercial breaks.